Good Friday morning to you. Happy Friday. Yes, you made it. You made it. Congratulations. Congratulations. I know you still have many things to do, and I hope that you took my advice yesterday and got the things that absolutely positive, like that delivery place, have to be done. Hope you got them done yesterday. If not, see if you can get them done this morning, so you're not that frantic person on Friday afternoon saying, "Oh, yeah, I've got to work on the weekend." You don't need that stress. Life is too short. Wouldn't you agree? All right, who am I? I am Kitty Andrews with declutterthebrain.com, helping people who are overwhelmed with their accumulation to create a calm and clutter-free life for themselves in 90 days or less. Yeah. And how do we do that? By taking it. Who am I going to pick on today? I'll pick on all of y'all. I'm going to say how many Susan, how many Sarah, how many Michael, how many Lisa, Tina, Robin, how many? One step at a time. Want to know more? Hold that thought. We'll give you your one step to take. And don't forget, we have our Friday Funny today. This week we're talking about decluttering your emails. Yes. First, toss the obvious garbage. You're going to need to do a fairly hefty decluttering. I know that you will. And it's not going to happen overnight. It didn't accumulate overnight. It's not going to go away overnight. So cut yourself some slack. Do what you can. If you can schedule a certain amount of time on the weekend, no more than an hour, preferably. You can get a lot done in an hour. Get rid of or unsubscribe to, I don't want to hurt the person's feelings. Send them a note saying, thank you, but I'm never opening it, so I wish you well, kind of thing. We'd appreciate that kind of stuff. Or you could spend a few minutes per day, 5 minutes per day. You can still get a lot done on those emails. When you're doing them, now we're at daily maintenance, when you are looking at your emails, set a viewing time limit, because it is really easy, minus 20 minutes. It is really easy to go down a rabbit hole, especially if ADHD is part of your makeup. You can just a few more. No, set the time limit and walk away from it. Skim through them. Use color codes to we're going to talk about that in a minute, and address the time-sensitive ones first. Remember, one email account is no longer enough. It really is essential to have two. I have four for different purposes. But anyway, two will do most people very nicely. Thank you very much. One for your important business and personal, your insurance company, your business, whatever it is. Guard this ruthlessly. Do not let spam appear in this. Get rid of that. Nip that in the bud right away. And then you can have your other one for the personal and bulk mail. And look at it a couple of times, 2 or 3 times a week. Yes, I did say that. That's just reality, ladies and gentlemen. There are only so many hours in the day. Now we're getting to color coding it. What do I mean by that? Gmail has all kinds of nice little icons, and you can either do this one of two ways. You can either color code it by the people who are emailing you, which is what I do, because I have 9 different categories of people who email me. Or you can color code it for take action today, do it today. Or it could be this is a work in progress, or it could be I'll look into it. Mañana. You know what I mean. If you need help, direct message me or book a call, and we can help you through this. We can help you get categories. My point is that you can do it either one of 2 ways, but in the name of all this holy, do some sort of labeling on it so it doesn't turn into a dyslexic mess in front of your eyes. Today, be done with it. and I can be guilty of this myself, is, oh, I'll file it in a minute. I'll file it in a minute. And then I can't find that important email buried from 2 days ago because it's buried in the I'll file it in a minute. Try to discipline yourself to, and I'm working with you on this, discipline yourself to file it under the one speaking coach. If you don't have a speaking coach, it's okay. To file it in one of those little tabs on the left-hand side, and you know where it is. If you need help with the filing system, perhaps we can help you in one of my programs. Basically, the idea is to stay on top of it. Either file it under those tabs or dispose of it once you're done with it. I don't like disposing of emails. I always find I need them, so I just suggest using the filing system, and then it's there, just like paper. Once again, as with any decluttering project and keeping it organized, patience is key, and patience with yourself is key. Cut yourself some slack. Next week we are talking about, as we reach and coming close to Halloween, are there ghosts in your closet? Until then, download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter, and while you're there, go ahead and click that handy book a call button. Let's talk about working together in either my one-on-one coaching program or our Clutter-Free Collective membership program, which is it's minimal commitment, maximum results. The joke today. All right, jokes. Husband and wife are drinking wine in the living room, and she says out of the blue, "I love you." And he says, is that you or the wine talking? She says, "It's me talking to the wine." Okay, so man is getting into the shower as his wife is getting out of the shower. The doorbell rings, so she wraps herself in a towel and goes to the door, and lo and behold, there's a neighbor Bob. So he surveys the situation and says, "I'll give you $800 if you'll drop that towel." She thinks about it for a second, drops the towel. He hands her the $800, and she wraps herself up again. Goes upstairs, and her husband says, who was that, honey? Oh, Bob the neighbor. I felt a little weird. Oh, great. Did he say anything about the $800 he owes me? 2, 3, 4. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Bye for now.